Welcome back, everyone, to Biz Talk. This is your host for today, Jilcy Sanchez, and I am so glad that I have Julie here. And you probably already know her and know what she's about, but we're going to learn something new about Julie today. And I don't know if you know about her. She is an immigrant from Taiwan, and she's got a musical background, which makes her just so creative. But you know, as a CEO, Julie, of Team Corp, Julie is dedicated to delivering top-tier products and services to consumers across the United States. So your company is renowned for providing comprehensive aluminum solutions with a strong commitment to quality and environmental sustainability. So Julie's leadership has been instrumental in Team Corp and the growth and success of her company, reflecting her unwavering dedication to leadership by example. Today we discuss the impacts of Greater Houston's Women's Chamber of Commerce, because Julie has been selected for the board of directors for 2024. Congratulations, Julie.
Thank you so much. I can't stop smiling just because it's an honor. Just to kind of touch up on what Greater Houston Women's Chamber of Commerce is. I've been with this group of ladies, amazing ladies. We're talking about from all over the industries. Like you have your oil and gas, and then I'm in manufacturing. You have your healthcare. I've been with them for about 6-7 years, and Susan Dyson, who is the founder and CEO and all of that, she's great. And I am so honored that I was nominated by Julia Breeze, who is the CEO of Next Level Urgent Care. So I just kind of been with this woman realm and just all the support, because in manufacturing, we kind of talked about offline earlier. It's not that interesting to talk about, right? So woman support means the world to me.
So that was my question. What is going to be the goal, or what is the goal of the chamber? And then what is what your role is going to be in 2024?
Yes, so that is a great question, because we talk about that all the time. It's an honor to get selected, but how do we serve and how do we contribute as a board of directors? I mean, we're not just gonna sit around, be pretty, and then eat great luncheons. You know, it is actually, we do a lot of fundraisers and things like that for Steamtown USA. So we have scholarships for like little ladies, 3rd graders and up, and they do, science, technology, and I'm in manufacturing, so engineering and all of that. And you have all of these great ladies that are at Chevron, Texas Women's Hospital. Everyone on the board is like, I'm kind of like, oh, I'm just in manufacturing, wow.
But you rock, Julie.
Thank you so much. I hope I rock.
Absolutely. But how does the chamber plan to support and empower women entrepreneurs and business leaders into the Greater Houston area in the coming year? And what are the initiatives that you will be involved in as a board member?
So that is exactly what we talked about when we had the board retreat last week. We had, I couldn't even count. There was a lot of ladies, which is great. And we are really focused on really bringing in more new members, because personal experience, when I started the manufacturing company, it was like, I love my husband, but all men. There's no ladies. And I was just like, all the struggles, who am I going to talk to? I'm a mom of 2, and your grandma, I can't believe that. Not to leak out that information, but woman in power is so important, because that is how our children see the reflection, oh, mommy can do this. Yes. Okay, so women are powerful. Women can do different things that people think we can't do.
And we can probably, relate to one another and be more of support, not only in our businesses and the knowledge that each one of us will bring, I'm sure, with the connections, but, say, I'm tired and I don't like my husband and my kids today. And we need to say, well, I have a couple of tips for you.
Yeah.
And still be, encouraging and be powerful and be successful.
Yes.
what do you think in this case? What do you think are the challenges and opportunities do you think that will happen in the chamber for 2024? And how does the board plan to address the challenges, you know, while capitalizing on the opportunities that we bring?
And you know, that's why we have different committees. So committees can speak well today. I am on the ambassador committee, and we have government affairs committees, all of that different ones. So we can all kind of just blanket all those challenges, because as we know, different bills are getting passed, and not all of us are always looking at the phone and like, oh, what bills are passed, you know? So I kind of count on the chamber to get those information. So not only that, you're learning, you're networking. I mean, I literally know ladies that joined in and just met another lady and then got hired on. So it's just really powerful, and I can't really speak on it unless you see it. So come to one of our events. Like, I'm gonna be a celebrity waiter for a luncheon on Halloween. All right. And I'm not gonna tell you what I'm dressing up as, but it's already bought. So I am gonna be dressed up and serving.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yes.
So, you know, I want to see if you could give me some insights into the key programs, events, like you were saying, and advocacy efforts that the chamber will undertake in 2024 to promote women businesses, success, leadership, and obviously you being on the board are a very good example of what that. But what is the events, and what are we going to be looking for coming 2024?
Because most of people just don't know like where to look at. If you just go to @GHWCC on all social media platforms, we have the luncheon coming up for Halloween. This one event, I don't know why, and Susan's probably gonna kill me for this saying it, because we all love our fashion show. We have this fashion show annually. It's called Woman in the Fast Lane, plus this Steamtown USA with the kids. So the big ladies and the little ladies. Ooh, I don't know if I should say big, but you know what I mean. The older ladies, mature ladies and the little ladies, and a lot of our board of directors and a lot of our members and just people that we know get to walk the fashion show and just have a good time.
That sounds so much fun. So can you tell me again, where can we get some information so everyone and all the women that are watching the show today that are entrepreneurs can go and visit and support and take advantage of all that the Chamber of Commerce the Women's Chamber can bring to them?
Yeah, so being the fastest growing women's chamber in the United States, kind of proud. So you go to @GHWCC, Greater Houston Women Chamber of Commerce. It is a little bit long, but you'll remember it.
Absolutely. And I am so happy that you came here today with this new, I'm going to say, project that you have. And thank you for being an inspiration and leader to all the women. And I'm so glad that she's one of mine. So maybe you'll see me in the Women's Chamber and, you know, joining Julie. But right now, meanwhile, you go check that out. But we'll be in a short break, and we will come right back with Biz Talk.
My name is Andrew Glisson. Over the past 4 years, I've built a portfolio of over 200 single-family rental properties that generate over $200,000 a month in income. I've put together a 6-step formula to help you consistently acquire rental properties that cash flow $250,000 or more a month and have $30,000 or more of equity built into them. This includes starting right, becoming bankable, buying right, renovating right, exit strategies, property management, and many more modules. Best of all, if you're not totally blown away by the content, we offer a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. If you're ready to build generational wealth for you and your family, look me up at sfruniversity.com.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Welcome back. This is Biz Talk. I am your host, Jilcy Sanchez, and today we have a special guest for you. He is, what we're going to be talking about today is very relevant to these days with technology and everything that's going on. His name is Lalit Ahluwalia, and I want to welcome you to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Jilcy. Honored to be on the show.
Absolutely. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what he does. And he is a visionary force and cybersecurity thought leader. He is the CEO and founder of Digital X-Force and I Trust X-Force, where he leads the charge in revolutionizing the industry with innovative T-Trust solutions. His leadership leverages automation, IA, ML, and cutting-edge methodologies to provide customized next-gen cybersecurity services for clients. Throughout his illustrious career, Lalit has earned notable recognition and accreditations, including the prestigious CIO, CTO Excellence in Cybersecurity Awards and the 40 Under 40 Awards by Business Journals. He's held pivotal roles as the CISO for several organizations, solidifying his reputation as a cybersecurity expert. So he is also an author of numerous articles and white papers, a dedicated speaker at esteemed events like the National Governors Association, NGA, Black Hat, and Digital Cyber Summits, and a member of the Forbes Technology Council. His commitment to enhancing the digital world through cybersecurity is widely recognized and respected. So as you can see, he knows what he's talking about. And today's topic with him is going to be cybersecurity basics. So let's get right on point, Lalit. I wanted to ask you, because things are very heavy and all that has to do with cybersecurity, but what would be the fundamental cybersecurity practices every small business should implement?
Absolutely, Jilcy. So first of all, thank you for the wonderful introduction. I think it was way too long.
You deserve every word.
The summarized version is that, I've been blessed to be in an important space like cybersecurity, where I feel is an opportunity, just like in the physical world. You serve your country, being like in the Army or a Navy or an Air Force, right? In the cybersecurity, the same thing in the digital world. That's an opportunity and an honor to be part of that. Mm-hmm. Coming to now your question about, the cybersecurity in the small businesses, right? I'll tell you this, and which is very important for any small business owner or an enterprise to understand. Cybersecurity impacts everyone, and in a big way. And for the small businesses, even in a bigger way. Why? Because once cybersecurity is kind of really, any breach has really hurt you, it's very hard for small businesses to really recover from that. Mm-hmm. And having said that, there are fundamental things that any small business need to look into. And I'm pretty sure everybody heard about things such as ransomware, malware, where all your data and business processes get hostages. And hence, you need to really do proper backups and everything. What I also see is small businesses usually don't take time to help their folks, employees or contractors, understand the importance of cybersecurity. You need to create more awareness and educate them on all that too. In today's time and world, like I always tell people, don't assume your credentials, the passwords and other things are secure. Means they've been really hijacked or somewhere else. So get into what we call as defense in depth mechanisms, employing multi-factor authentication, stuff like that, right? Where you are a little more sure on what's going on. More importantly, this is where I will encourage small businesses to also look into. As much as possible, try to leverage the services of managed service providers or the cloud service providers, because they are building the solutions with security in mind. And small businesses, they struggle with all the talent pool. So try to leverage those kind of providers which have those security mechanisms in place to enable your business. Last but not least, have some level of cyber insurance in place, because things as they're progressing, is inevitable that some of the other day you'll get hit with some kind of breach. You need to have some kind of incident response plan handy and available to you. But also, in order to protect, just like any other kind of insurances, you should have some level of cyber insurance in place to mitigate those kind of threats.
Wow. And then how can we assess or prioritize the cybersecurity risk for my small businesses? How can I know what?
Just like anything in life, right? How do you buy a car insurance policy? How do you buy a house insurance policy? You need to know the value of what you have. The first and foremost, what is the value of what you like living in, right? Or what you're really dealing with as a business. More importantly, know your assets. What is really important? Understand what could really come and what the risk is. So understanding the risk profile is the most important thing. And the way you assess the risk, as I said, know your assets, know the business processes. Let's say like a business service goes down. What impact would it have on you, right? Once you understood that, then understand what we call as your ecosystem. Who are you really dealing with? Like, are you really interfacing with the third parties? Are you really interfacing some contractors? Making sure those kind of things are also assessed. And then really comes against that particular risk profile, means what threats you're going to face and what the risk profile is. Then really kind of put some kind of mechanisms in place to mitigate those particular risks. Now, there are various tools available to the small businesses from Department of Homeland Security. There's FCC have published guidelines. I will highly encourage small businesses to really avail those tools to really kind of figure out how to really assess. And if nothing else, as I said, go to your managed service providers or cloud service providers to do level of assessment that can help you what level of security you should be putting in place.
Wow, that is so important. We have only a couple minutes, but I do wanted to ask you, what are the the common threats that a small business face, and how can I protect against them? You've given us really good tips, and then in a couple minutes, how can we protect themselves, and what do we need to be looking for?
Absolutely. So the most common kind of threats I really see today, phishing attacks. You get all those emails with links where you're getting lured to share or give away your credentials. That's very, very common method. So having some kind of email gateway security we can filter out those kind of things, phishing attacks, is important. The another thing, as I always said, pretend and imagine that assume that your credentials have been lost. Have multi-factor, means two-factor authentication, how you get an SMS token, just like your financial bank account, right? You get a token outside. So have that MFA in place. Ransomware is another big one that can actually bring your whole business down, where somebody can really hijack your systems or the services and the data and lock you in. What do you do then now? Better back up your data and other things so that you can recover from that kind of instance.
Wow.
Third thing, insider threats. I've seen many small businesses where you rely on one or two people, and once they leave, they basically hijack all your systems. Have protection mechanism against that, where only available or required amount of access is given to those kind of critical employees and other things. So these are some of the most common threats I really see. And of course, there are many other kind of things, but these are what I call fundamentals, which can bring the whole small businesses or can make a major impact to the small businesses.
That is so true. We don't really think about that until we already have it. So we have to go. Our time is up already, but I do want to ask, where can people find you? Where can they give you a call or set up a meeting with you to set up all these and implement all these security systems that we need to put in our system?
Absolutely. See, people are more than welcome to visit our websites, which is www.digitalxforce.com, or they can even go to www.itrustxforce.com. These are like, good sources to locate us and find us, and initiate the request. More importantly, I will always encourage, like, go and find the available resources that is available to small, medium businesses. As I highlighted, FCC, Department of Homeland Security, they're wonderful tools. For CISA, the Center of Information and Security Agency, a lot of like great tools available to the audience as well. And I highly encourage small, medium businesses to leverage that, because cost and budget is always an issue. Don't assume that you got unlimited budgets to fight security. So maximize that.
True. That's true. Well, thank you so much, Lalit, for all your information. And our viewers, do not go away. We will be right back with more Biz Talk.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
These are the top 3 questions I get from people about investing in real estate. How much money do I need to get to the next level? How do I find good properties to invest in? Can I even make money in this business when interest rates are so high? I answer these questions and many more in my online course, SFR University, where I show you the strategy that I used to build a multi-million-dollar real estate business in 4 years from scratch. Whether you're just starting out or someone who's looking to scale, this course will have something for you. Join us at sfruniversity.com. See you in the course.
Hey, Lily says AT&T's giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Todos quieren boletos de avión baratos, pero ¿dónde los encuentras? Llamando a Vuelos y Más. Sus precios vienen directamente de las aerolíneas y son tan bajos que no los vas a encontrar publicados en ningún otro sitio. Nos especializamos en garantizarles los boletos de avión más baratos, con descuentos en habitaciones de hotel, alquiler de carros y grandes ofertas en paquetes para cualquier lugar del mundo. No importa su destino, podemos ayudarle.
Gracias, Vuelos y Más.
¿Qué espera? Llame ya.
My name is Andrew Glisson. Over the past 4 years, I've built a portfolio of over 200 single-family rental properties that generate over $200,000 a month in income. I've put together a 6-step formula to help you consistently acquire rental properties that cash flow $250 or more a month and have $30,000 or more of equity built into them. This includes starting right, becoming bankable, buying right, renovating right, exit strategies, property management, and many more modules. Best of all, if you're not totally blown away by the content, we offer a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. If you're ready to build generational wealth for you and your family, look me up at sfruniversity.com.
Hey, Lily says AT&T's giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Welcome everyone to Biz Talk. I am your host, Jill C. Sanchez, and today we are going to have a wonderful guest. Her name is Portia Mystique Steele, and I want to welcome you, Portia. Welcome to the show.
Lucy, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, we're going to have so much fun. So I do want to tell you a little bit about Portia Mystique Steele. She is an award-winning book coach, TEDx speaker, author, and CEO of Mystique Rose Publishing Services. As one of the youngest Black female self-publishing experts, she helps high-performing CEOs combine their story and wisdom to publish highly impactful books that generate income, influence, and expand their thought leadership. She has been featured in multiple publications, including Business Insider, U.S. Reporter, and LA Weekly. I am so happy to have you, and talk about what is it that you do with all your accomplishments. And I want to jump right into the topic because we don't have much time and there is so much to say. But so how can business owners establish themselves as CEO, authors, and leverage their books in their business?
I mean, that's the main goal, isn't it? When you have a business, you want to share your expertise. You want people to know a bit about what you do, why you do, and how you do it so that they can know, like, and trust you and eventually work with you. And the best way to establish that credibility is by publishing a book. We know the phrase, he wrote the book on it. It's a phrase for a reason. So that's what I do. I help business owners combine their story and their wisdom into highly impactful books that they can then leverage in their business. So you ask why? Why do we leverage it in the business and how do we do that? Well, the simple truth of writing a book is that you definitely want to use that book as a funnel. People should read your book, get to know you, get to like you, get to trust you, and then become clients. So I help people leverage it in their business by turning it into master classes. We often launch with a workshop or a summit or even converting it into an online course.
That is awesome. And we learned that most leaders like to share what they learn with no problem because they know their experiences and what they gathered, and they're so sure of what they can bring to other people. So if we're talking about marketing, then how can our marketing team play a pivotal role in the successful promoting of self-published books?
Yeah, I mean, having a marketing team is super important because a lot of people try to do it themselves, which doesn't work. But the good thing about being a CEO author is that you have that team at your beck and call who can help you with the personal branding of your book, the social media marketing aspect, email marketing, and above and beyond. So we talked about leveraging your book in your business. Well, that's all based in the marketing and promoting of it. You have to find a way to transform the content of your book so that it shows up in different formats like an online course or a masterclass. So what I love about the marketing aspect of a book is that it is super reader focused. You market your book with the reader in mind. It's not about you just saying, oh my gosh, I'm an author. Look at me. I'm so exciting. I love myself. I did a great thing. It's what can my readers get out of this book and the information that I'm offering them so that when you do your marketing, you make sure that they really are the focus. You're speaking to them.
Yes, so I'm assuming it has to go with the vision of your business, of what you do also, is like, and also providing that information to other people. Now, when we write a book, it's pretty much you tell a story. So what's going on, and that's part of what writing a book, I guess, is like having people read. So in storytelling, what do you think will be a technique that you believe are most effective in bringing, a team together?
Yeah, wow. The technique of storytelling to bring a team together. I think the power of storytelling is rooted in its vulnerability and transparency. Because when you tell somebody your story, they get to know you on a deeper level. And that's powerful. If somebody can know you, they can then trust you and even eventually start working with you. So it's really great when working with a team for each team member to tell their story, to explain why they work the way they work, why they think the way they think. Because when you have that deep understanding of another person, you'll be able to work with them extensively, powerfully, and be completely productive.
Okay, that's amazing because it's not just saying there and telling something. You have to know how to say it to get across what you want to do. Now, I want you to share your personal journey on how, becoming a CEO author has led you to increased opportunities and growth in other areas of your career.
Yeah, I mean, my journey started like 4 years ago, which is crazy. I grew up in a quite oppressive household. So I wasn't allowed to go out. I wasn't allowed to go to college. I wasn't allowed to date. I wasn't allowed to go online. But I did find a way to sneak online and read unpublished books. And it was really powerful for me. And as somebody who was naturally good at grammar and language, I was able to edit these works. Eventually, I created an Upwork account and I became a freelance editor. So it was really a beautiful experience for me, being at home, not allowed to do stuff. And then finally, I decided enough was enough. So me and my elder sister, we packed our bags and we left. Now, I came to Nigeria to see a guy that I had been dating online. We got married and I never left. And in that time, I was able to use my story to position myself in a way for people to understand who I am, why I work the way that I do, and why I'm effective in what I do. And because of that, it allowed me to become a TEDx speaker. It gave me all these different opportunities to work with amazing people. And of course, it gave me what I needed to establish my company and eventually write my book.
That is awesome, Portia. You know, I want to be with like you when I grow up. And we have 3 minutes. I do want you to tell us your information. But before we do that, I want you to tell us, how can we start? If this is something that we felt that can be empowering to us, to our business, and then create that opportunities for us and growth, then how can we get something like this started? Where do we start from?
Yeah, it all starts with intentional brainstorming. You have to understand that the most impactful books in this world are simply solutions to the problems that people have. So you want to make sure that your story and your expertise in a book solves a very real problem for people. Once you start there, you'll be able to determine how to present that solution to your readers, and then the book will kind of just fall in place as you start to create the outline. So first and foremost, brainstorm. Really figure out what that problem is and how you can solve that problem. And then you find the story that will help bring it all together.
That sounds amazing. So, Portia, what if we have questions, or if we wanted to contact you for to know a little more about what this process and how can we make this work for us? Where can we find you?
Well, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, all under the same name, Portia Mystique. You see it on the screen here. Just type it out, or you can Google it, or you can also go to my website at www.portiasteele.com. Fill out the contact form. I'd love to get to know you, hear your story, and how I can support you.
I loved your story, Portia, and you cannot miss that name. She's got a queen's name anyway. She's got, you know, a unique, and just as she is and what she brings to the table is. So I do want to thank you so much for joining our show today, and hopefully we'll have you on a later program for more information about what you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Absolutely. And for you viewers, do not go away. We will be right back after the short message on Biz Talk.
These are the top 3 questions I get from people about investing in real estate. How much money do I need to get to the next level? How do I find good properties to invest in? Can I even make money in this business when interest rates are so high? I answer these questions and many more in my online course, SFR University, where I show you the strategy that I used to build a multi-million-dollar real estate business in 4 years from scratch. Whether you're just starting out or someone who's looking to scale, this course will have something for you. Join us at sfruniversity.com. See you in the course.
Hey, Lily says AT&T's giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Todos quieren boletos de avión baratos, pero ¿dónde los encuentras? Llamando a Vuelos y Más. Sus precios vienen directamente de las aerolíneas y son tan bajos que no los vas a encontrar publicados en ningún otro sitio. Nos especializamos en garantizarles los boletos de avión más baratos, con descuentos en habitaciones de hotel, alquiler de carros y grandes ofertas en paquetes para cualquier lugar del mundo. No importa su destino, podemos ayudarle.
Gracias, Vuelos y Más.
¿Qué espera? Llame ya.
My name is Andrew Glisson. Over the past 4 years, I've built a portfolio of over 200 single-family rental properties that generate over $200,000 a month in income. I've put together a 6-step formula to help you consistently acquire rental properties that cash flow $250 or more a month and have $30,000 or more of equity built into them. This includes starting right, becoming bankable, buying right, renovating right, exit strategies, property management, and many more modules. Best of all, if you're not totally blown away by the content, we offer a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. If you're ready to build generational wealth for you and your family, look me up at sfruniversity.com.
Hey, Lily says AT&T's giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Welcome back, everyone, to Biz Talk. My name is Jilcy Sanchez, and I am your host today. And today we have, I love it when we have girls, and this one in particular, if you haven't met her, but we would like to welcome. Her name is Danielle Claudio. How are you, Danielle?
Oh my goodness, I'm so good. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. We'll have so much fun today, you see. But first, I would like to tell you a little bit more about Danielle. And she is the CEO and founder of Spread the Cheers USA. And this began in December 2020 when founder Danielle Claudio wanted to personally help a few families in need for the holidays. She then decided to utilize social media to reach out to see if she could help even more families. So the campaign was called Spread the Cheer 2020. But guess what? Within 2 weeks, over $12,000 was raised, and 20 families across 15 states were surprised in person with much needed assistance and cheer. Spread the Cheer USA has created shortly after and registered as a 501c3 organization, and the board of Spread the Cheer USA has extensive plans to quadruple the amount of families that are assisted this year and around the holidays. Spread the Cheer USA is different from other nonprofits in that there is a personal touch placed on those we assist by showing up for them in person. Everyone who makes a donation will get to see how their contribution positively impacts the lives of those in need. So we would like to know exactly, it's so noble, and your organization, I see, it is reaching out to the community. What was it exactly that you saw when you started it, and what was the need, and what moved you to organize it?
So I personally was going through a very difficult time in my life, and I was in a funk. And so I remember sitting on my couch one Christmas. It was the Christmas of 2020. The pandemic was going on, or just about to happen. I was going through a divorce, and I said to myself, why are you like this? Like, look around, you have a beautiful Christmas tree, you have, your beautiful children, and everyone's happy and healthy, but there are people out in this world that are struggling far, far more than you. And so I spun my mindset around, and I decided, instead of being sad, that I would make someone else's day and Christmas, and ensured that their families did have presents under the tree that year. And so we put it out on social media, a couple of us and a bunch of other bigger influencers on social media, on TikTok especially, got together, and we did it. We helped a ton of families. We helped 20 families the first year, and like you said, shortly thereafter, we decided to turn it into an official 501c3 nonprofit organization. And since then, we are moving. January will be year 3, and we have helped thousands of families across the country now. So I'm so grateful, and I'm just so proud of what our organization has accomplished so far.
Absolutely. So what would you say is the mission of Spread the Cheer USA? Because it's not 2020 anymore. So it's an ongoing thing. What would you say the mission is?
Well, the mission for us is to obviously spread cheer around the holidays. Like I said, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, making sure children and their families that are struggling or in need, have a happy and joyful holiday. And since over these last 3 years, we've actually expanded, and we've done multiple different campaigns. Our back to school campaign, we gave an entire elementary school all of their school supplies and backpacks and haircuts just this summer. We've done Spread the Smiles, which we've worked and partnered with Dr. Grace Lee out of Chicago to completely rejuvenate and redo people's smiles. We do homeless Spread the Meals campaigns where we go around the country and make sure the homeless are taken care of. So it is expanded, and we've also been lately supporting other small nonprofits with whatever they need as far as achieving their dreams and goals. And out of Spread the Cheer, which is the most organic and beautiful thing, the Cheer Choice Awards has formed, and I'm sure we're going to talk more about that, but the Cheer Choice Awards is a social media award show honoring positivity and impact across all social media platforms and all for charity.
That is awesome. Yes, I do want to know more. I don't know if you have anything else to say about the Cheers Award. Who are the nominees, and what do you need to do to get one?
So the Cheer Choice Awards, like I said, it's a social media award show that's held annually in Las Vegas. It's April 12th through the 14th at the Palms Casino and Resort. And it is a magical weekend of networking. There's thousands of social media creators that come together that want to do something bigger than themselves. And that's what makes it so special. This year, nominations are open through November 11th. So anyone on social media who is using their platform for good can be nominated. We have over 40 different categories, everything from music to supporting our frontline, like military, law enforcement, healthcare. We have dance, art, inclusivity. So there is a broad span of different categories. You can check all of the descriptions of those and those categories on our website at cheerchoiceawards.com. And you can be nominated and you can join us. And then the public votes on who they want to win in each category. And all of the votes, the proceeds from the entire show, including the votes, go to Spread the Cheer USA so we can help further our mission. So everyone that comes to the show is a volunteer, and the entire show truly is 100% for charity. And it's just incredible. There's performances. Year 1, Paula Abdul came and performed. We had Tina Madigan, who was the lead in Mamma Mia and The Wedding Singer on Broadway, performed last year, and Frankie Zolfarino, who's big on social media. So it's an entire weekend. If you guys want to come, you can get tickets. Anyone is welcome to join us. It's you can Friday night we have like a comedy bash, and then a daytime pool party the next day, and we have a private nightclub event on Saturday night, and then Sunday is the award show itself, and it's just a great event overall, and I'd love to invite everybody. So you're welcome to come. If you're watching this, go check us out and see what we're all about. It's really cool.
Absolutely, Danielle. Unfortunately, we only have a couple minutes, and I do want you at the end to let us know how can we get more involved and how can we maybe contribute. But I mean, talking about influences, how did you get, I see that, was that an aspect of your growth, having the influencers go, and how did you get them involved to increase the exposure of the cheers?
I think, when you have a goal of something that's selfless and something that is, motivating to help others. It's just people want to be involved. They see that they see your heart. They see, and I think everyone kind of just wants to be a part of something that is doing good and making a difference in the world. And so that just honestly, people were coming to us to get involved, and they still do to this day. And that's how the whole charity show works. That's how we get volunteers to help with our, with our campaigns for Spread the Cheer USA. It's just being authentic and wanting to do good. So.
That sounds awesome. And I do want to congratulate you, Danielle, for putting up this and seeing the need for people, and then curing your heart, helping other people. So that is an awesome, noble cause, Danielle. Thank you so much for coming over to the show, and we hope to have you back soon, because there's so many other things that I would like to know about your organization. So tell us really quick, before we leave, where can we find you and how can we contribute?
Yeah, so please go and check out spreadthecheerusa.org. That's our nonprofit's website. You can volunteer, you can donate. Again, it's all across the country. We'll actually be in Plano, Texas next month, partnering with Minnie's Food Pantry and their Thanksgiving campaign. And then you can follow us on all social media platforms, Spread the Cheer USA, Cheer Choice Awards. Those are our handles. And you can follow me, Danielle Claudio, on all platforms as well.
Well, thank you so much, Danielle, for coming, and congratulations once again. And to you all viewers, do not go away. We will be right back with more Biz Talk.
These are the top 3 questions I get from people about investing in real estate. How much money do I need to get to the next level? How do I find good properties to invest in? Can I even make money in this business when interest rates are so high? I answer these questions and many more in my online course, SFR University, where I show you the strategy that I used to build a multi-million-dollar real estate business in 4 years from scratch. Whether you're just starting out or someone who's looking to scale, this course will have something for you. Join us at sfruniversity.com. See you in the course.
Hey, Lily says AT&T is giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Todos quieren boletos de avión baratos, pero ¿dónde los encuentras? Llamando a Vuelos y Más. Sus precios vienen directamente de las aerolíneas y son tan bajos que no los vas a encontrar publicados en ningún otro sitio. Nos especializamos en garantizarles los boletos de avión más baratos, con descuentos en habitaciones de hotel, alquiler de carros y grandes ofertas en paquetes para cualquier lugar del mundo. No importa su destino, podemos ayudarle.
Gracias, Vuelos y Más.
¿Qué espera? ¡Llame ya!
Welcome back, everyone, to Biz Talk. I am Dilcy Sanchez, your host for today. And right now in this segment, we have someone that we enjoy so much, the information that they bring, and it is Dr. Alan Bedeau. And I want to welcome you once again, Dr. Alan, for coming to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Absolutely. I do want to say something about Dr. Alan Bedeau, and he is an AI evangelist and the CEO of Alan Bedeau LLC, a prominent consulting company specializing in AI blockchain. So, quantum and advanced technology solutions for diverse clientele, including commercial, federal, and international entities. His latest venture, Harmonic AI, is poised to reshape the relationship between AI and human users, enabling better decision making and a strategic edge with an upcoming product release in the first quarter of 2024. So, Dr. Bedeau, welcome to the show, and I think you have an awesome project, and we would love to know about this. And today we're going to be talking about inventory management. Are you ready? I am so ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So AI is something that's very relevant, and we want to know how to incorporate it, but then what is, so in this sense, how can AI help in predicting inventory needs, if we're going to talk about inventory management with AI?
Yeah, I think the easiest example is, you go to a grocery store and you see somebody that is walking down the aisles and they're writing down, or they have one of those little laser guns, a scanner, and what they're doing is they're taking inventory, they're checking their stocks, and they're doing those sort of things. With AI, you can be much more predictive because these algorithms allow you to do things like demand forecasting. So you can see what the historical trends are in products that you have sold more of, sold less of, and then that allows you to, take those factors and predict what sort of products your customers are going to want and need moving forward. And that helps businesses really maintain an optimal stock of their best-selling products, and that's huge for small businesses or quite frankly any business, in that you're reducing excess inventory or stockouts, right? The last thing you want is a customer to come in and want to buy something and you're out of it, and so using AI can help with that.
Yes. And, can AI algorithms improve supply chain efficiency?
They can. One of the beautiful things about AI is that, if you have enough data and you can model what your third-party suppliers are doing, what their performance is, you can track lead times associated with how long it takes you to get in a product from them, but then also assess, really delivery and the reliability of those, deliveries. How long does it take for you to get a product from them? How long does it, take for something to come in that you have to put on special order? All that information, would overload a human, and, oftentimes, like any other segment, humans can only process so much information. And so it allows you to stay one step ahead of the game and, recommend what you want to reorder from those suppliers in advance. But then on top of it, if a supplier is not performing the way that you want them to, you can actually use AI to go out and find other third-party suppliers that can backfill them. That's an advantage that, small businesses haven't had, really ever in, our time, and AI provides that ability.
Yeah, and it can give you so much information in such a short time that it allows you to think ahead and make better decisions because you have so much information. In this case, we know that it can benefit our cost because, again, we don't have to have excess stock, or we don't have to buy more things that we don't need to keep an inventory. But what is the cost benefit analysis to AI-driven inventory systems?
So I'll say this. There's a reason why I would say that certain companies have released pumpkin spice lattes before Halloween. Or you go to certain stores and there are Christmas trees that are already up, or Christmas lights. The demand is actually predictable, especially, in these seasonal and, seasonal markets. It allows you to do trend analysis. People are buying earlier, and if you cannot stay ahead of that, then you're at a significant disadvantage, because if your competitor is selling Christmas trees and you're not selling Christmas trees, they're making money on Christmas trees and you are not. AI allows you to predict those sort of trends that, again, we're in a time where, companies, small businesses especially, have never had that sort of analytical toolkit at their disposal, and AI is just that.
One other question: what would be the cost? How much money is it going to cost to us to implement something like this in our companies?
Well, I think folks would be really surprised that it's not as costly as they might think. There are tools that are available online where, whether it's ChatGPT or some of the other large language models, or, commercially available models that are out there, you can ask it certain questions. You can put in your data and it will help facilitate that sort of trend analysis and prediction sort of capability, and that's huge. You know, you can get those for $12, $13, $14 a month in many cases, and so you know you don't have to set up your own infrastructure. You don't have to retrain many of these models, which is very expensive. If you have to do that, that becomes exceptionally expensive. But you know, there are basic tools though that small businesses and large businesses can use to do a lot of those basic things that will give them advantages that, you know, their competitors that aren't using those tools don't have.
Absolutely. Dr. Allen, unfortunately, our time has come up, but I do not want to leave without asking, what is your information? How can we contact you to get, you know, more information about the things that we can implement and do in inventory and with AI?
Yeah, they can always go to my website, alanbadeau.ai or harmonic.ai. And the key around that is, you know, we're trying to help small businesses and companies understand the risk associated with some of those decisions that they're trying to make. And then from there, you can, you know, get the information. You can use AI as really an advisor that will help you along the way, make the right decisions, and accelerate your strategic advantage over your competitors. That's what we're trying to do, is provide trustworthy AI for small businesses to easily be able to use.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Allen, for joining us today. And everyone, make sure that you contact the experts that will give you that, you know, that step ahead into your competitors. Right now, we are going to go to a very small commercial break, but we will be right back with more Biz Talk.
Hey, Lily says AT&T's giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wink. Others say they give everyone a deal, but not everyone gets the best deal.
Told you, the best deals are for everyone here, with a choice of plans.
You were right.
Is she always right?
Always.
At AT&T, we give everyone our best deals on every smartphone.
Taking a trip in the next 12 months? Airlines are under tremendous pressure, and they're practically giving away their unsold seats. Like every crisis, this one will end too. But right now is the best time to take advantage of giveaway ticket prices on their unsold seats. We're not allowed to publish these low fares online. The only way to get these rock-bottom giveaway prices is to call. So phone low-cost airlines now for airline ticket prices you may never see again.
Hey, are you a small business owner that's struggling to double or triple your revenue and profits? My name is Michael Rager. I'm your business guide with Teach Your Business to Fish. Our success operating system will help you double or triple your profits every 2 to 3 years while actually maintaining some semblance of a home life. Call us at 713-201-5559 and we'll help you become a real success.
Welcome back to Biz Talk, everyone. Jill C. Sanchez is your host for today. Unfortunately, our time has ended for this week, but I enjoyed the show today. We had an amazing program showcasing the abilities of 3 strong women. We had Julie Huang showing us her plans as a nominee for the Chamber of Commerce in 2024. We had Portia Mystique with her CEO abilities, and Danielle Claudio with the amazing things Spread the Chair USA is doing. Of course, we had some cybersecurity basics with Lalit, and our continuing travels through AI with Dr. Allen Badeau. It was a pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed all the information that we had today and our awesome guests. Next week, stay tuned for more programming and other absolutely awesome guests, and Mike Rager will be back. So thank you for having me. Have a good week.
This has been a NowMedia Networks feature presentation. All rights reserved.
These are the top 3 questions I get from people about investing in real estate. How much money do I need to get to the next level? How do I find good properties to invest in? Can I even make money in this business when interest rates are so high? I answer these questions and many more in my online course, SFR University, where I show you the strategy that I used to build a multi-million-dollar real estate business in 4 years from scratch. Whether you're just starting out or someone who's looking to scale, this course will have something for you. Join us at sfruniversity.com. See you in the course.
Hey, Lily says AT&T's giving everyone their best deals.
Minus the air quotes.
Best deals.
No need to wait.